Let's bring in News Nation's Robert Sherman following all of these appointments by the Trump transition team live in Florida. Robert, where do things stand right now when it comes to this incoming cabinet?
Yeah, they just keep coming and coming, Nichole. Obviously, this is all developing seemingly at a rather rapid rate. Let's start with newest information first here. We just got this formal announcement coming from the president-elect's office saying the former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee will be tapped to be ambassador to Israel. Highly significant position when you consider the current state of affairs that's taking place in the Middle East. In a statement, he said, quote, "He loves Israel and the people of Israel, and likewise, the people of Israel love him. Mike will work tirelessly to bring about peace in the Middle East." So that is one piece of all of this new administration that's coming together. Let's take a look at the rest of the roster that is currently in place that we've been able to confirm. Susie Wiles, Chief of Staff. Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, Ambassador to the UN. Tom Homan will be assuming this role of Border Czar. The Deputy Chief of Policy will be Stephen Miller. Former Congressman Lee Zeldin, EPA Administrator. Congressman Mike Waltz of Florida, National Security Advisor. Senator Marco Rubio, also from the Sunshine State, Secretary of State. Governor Kristi Noem, Governor of South Dakota, will be Homeland Security Secretary. So you see the way that these announcements continue to roll out here, Nichole. This is all happening much more quickly than it did 8 years ago or even 4 years ago. When President Biden was in the process of assuming office, it took 20 days before that first announcement was made. Nichole?
Yeah, certainly happening a lot quicker. So, Robert, the president-elect, we know, has said one of his top priorities is foreign affairs and bringing down tensions overseas. What do his cabinet selections potentially mean for that goal?
Yeah, it's certainly been a top priority for him on the campaign trail, and with the announcement of Mike Huckabee being ambassador to Israel, that certainly underscores that as well. But you take a look at a couple of the people who are on this cabinet now I want to bring to your attention. One of them, Congressman Michael Waltz, who is tapped to be National Security Advisor. Senator Marco Rubio, Secretary of State. Both been very outspoken about the issues that have been taking place when it comes to foreign affairs, the wars in the Middle East, the war in Ukraine.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.